No, girls don't like guys who watch anime. Girls like guys who are the best versions of themselves. What does this mean? Well, essentially, the best version of you is the version of you that has achieved your goals, the version of you that has spent all of this time working on yourself, focusing on yourself, the version of you at the end of your self-improvement journey. That is the best version of yourself. Before I say anything else, I want to let you know the best version of you isn't the version of you that's focused on women. You want to know why? Because the best version of you will naturally attract women anyways. This isn't a video about how to get girls as a guy who watches anime. This is a video about how to become the best version of you. And actually, this leads me into my first point, which is focus on yourself. Don't sit here and spend all the fact that you even clicked on this video means that you have way too much concern for girls, women, all these other things. But you know what you're not focused on? Yourself. What are you doing every day to improve yourself? You know what? Let's use one of my favorite anime characters as an example. Asta, right? Asta has 3 girls after him. If you want to count Sally, 4. And if you want to count Marie, 5. But I'm not trying to go to jail, all right? So we ain't counting Marie. But that's what, 4 girls? Why do you think that is? You think it's because he's a main character? That might be part of it, but you want to actually know why? It's because what does Asta spend all of his time doing? Does Asta spend any of his time doing anything other than working towards his goal? What is his goal? To become the Wizard King, right? He spends all of his time training, working out, working on his magic, trying his best to achieve this goal. And yeah, he does like Sister Lily. He thinks of Sister Lily. Every single time that Asta thinks of Sister Lily, it's comic relief. It's a joke. Every single time Asta has ever thought of Sister Lily, it has been a joke. Like romantically. It's been a joke. Every single time. Am I wrong or am I right? How many times has it been comic relief when Asta's thought of being the Wizard King? How many times? None, right? Yeah, you want to know why? Because Asta isn't joking around with that. Asta spends all of his time doing nothing but devoting himself to that goal, to that purpose. And this is how you become the best version of yourself. You focus on yourself. You focus on improving your life in every single way possible. And that's what I'm about to explain today. Because when you do these things, the girls and everything else will subsequently come. But the fact that you even have that mindset, the fact that you even want to attain girls in the first place is not a good thing. Because if you really want to be the best version of yourself, that shouldn't be what you're spending your time or focus on at all. All of your focus should be on you. Focus on yourself. There's so many things you can do to improve yourself. Workout, meditation, eat healthy, nofap. So many things you could do to become the best version of yourself. And this is what I mean when I say focus on yourself. Do all of those things. All those favorite anime main characters that y'all love so much, Luffy, Naruto, Goku, they all have one goal in mind, and that needs to be you. You need to actively do things that will help you become a better person if you really want to be the best version of you. And this leads me into my second point, which is nofap. Nofap. Now, 99% of guys are not on this. Let's be honest. I've been on nofap for about 3 months. I've been on nofap for about 3 months, and I can tell you right now, you watching this, you're not. You need to get on it. And trust me. Trust me when I tell you this. If you really want to be the best version of you, you want to be the most elevated, the highest, most energy, nofap is one of the most important. I would say this is probably the most important thing on the list. It's the first step. You always need this first step to push you in the right direction. This is the first step. It's the nofap is the first step to lead you on that path to becoming the best, highest version of yourself. This is the first giant leap that you need to take. And when you get on it, you will understand. You'll have so much more energy. You won't be spending any of your time looking at pixels, which 99% of y'all did. 99% of y'all who clicked on this right now clicked on it because all you can think about is girls, women. That's what porn causes that. And not only does it degrade the woman, but it degrades you too when you're looking at it. And not just that, but I don't even know how to describe this, bro. It's like the most messed up thing you could do as a man. Like, It's that simple. And 99% of men do it. And this is another thing. The fact that you don't do it makes you stand out, right? 99% of men do something. The 1% who doesn't is special, is he not? A lot of people don't understand how important your semen is. I mean, nofap and semen retention are two different things. But when I refer to the energy part, I'm talking about semen retention, because this is something that will help you become literally the most elevated, best version of you. The best version of you is the one who holds in your semen. You don't give it out away. You don't waste it doing this all the time to pixels, bro. 99% of people who watch porn, I want you to do this right now, all right? Every time you watch porn, take away the phone, okay? So like imagine yourself actually there instead of just looking at the phone. Imagine if you were actually there. Yeah, it doesn't seem so pleasant anymore, does it? You're looking at it on a phone. If you were to actually be in that room, you would be sitting there watching two people do this while you're like that, right? You're like this, and you're watching two people do this. That wouldn't feel too good when you're inside the room, would it? That's exactly what you're doing on that phone. It's no different. The only difference is it's on a screen. That's the only difference. It's on a screen. You're doing the exact. You're cucking yourself. It's the exact same thing, in person or on the phone. That's not good. Does that sound like something Asta does? Does that sound like something any anime character does besides like Issei? No, like, bro. The key thing is holding on to that energy and using it. Use that energy for something good. So your goals, your purpose, your whatever it is in life that you want to do, whatever it is that you're working towards in life. You need to put all of that energy that you normally would have wasted, all of that precious semen, sperm energy that you would have wasted in that bathroom, bedroom, or whatever. You need to put that towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards your ideas. That is how you become the elevated version of yourself. That's how you raise your value as a man. That's how you become the protagonist when you do stuff like that, bro. I don't think y'all understand that. And this actually leads me into my third point, which is you need to set a goal in your life. This is extremely important when it comes to being the best version of you. And the reason why is because when you have no purpose, no goal, you have absolutely no direction. How many of y'all right now, I'm talking to you right now, how many of y'all right now have absolutely no idea what you want to do with your life? You're sitting at home all day, eating chips, doing something, playing video games, watching anime probably, right? And I know a lot of people don't understand what they want to do, but the greatest advice that I can give you is whatever your hobby is, whatever it is that you like to do, I can guarantee you probably have something that you like to do. Find a way to monetize it. I like to make videos. That is, I'm gonna tell you straight up, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use anime characters as an example, all right? Life goals. One goal in your life that you want to achieve over everything else. You want this goal more than you want anything. You want this goal more than you want girls. It's the one thing that you always wanted and you always wanted. This is mine, okay? My goal, YouTube. YouTube is my goal. That is my goal. That is what I want. I want that more than I want to breathe. I want that more than there is no girl on the planet that could ever make me not want this YouTube goal. I'm sorry, y'all don't matter to me. This matters. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm focused on. I spend all day doing nothing but this. This is literally my free time. This is what I do all day. I stay up late doing this. 99% of y'all should have some type of goal like that. And if you don't have a goal like that, look at your hobbies. Look at what is it that makes you happy in life? What is it that you do every single day that you like to do? Maybe you like to play video games. You can make money from that. Maybe you like to play football. You can make money from that. Maybe you like to act. You can make money from that. Maybe you like to draw. You can make money from that. You can monetize anything. So I don't care what it is. Maybe you like to, I don't know, make beats. Maybe you like to make beats. You want to be a producer? You can make money from that. So spend all of your time, your entire life, like literally your entire life, all day, doing absolutely nothing but working towards that goal, and watch how much you grow and how powerful you become as a man, just as a person. You know what I'm saying? You will literally transform yourself into a protagonist, bro. Speaking of protagonists, this is where the anime comes in. Let's use Naruto. Let's use Naruto as an example. What does Naruto talk about all the time? What is Naruto's life goal? I want to be the Hokage. I want to be the Hokage. That's Naruto's goal. Now, Asta, I want to be the Wizard King. All day. That's all he talks about. That's all they focus on. Naruto spent all day doing nothing but trying to become the Hokage. Asta spent all day doing nothing but trying to become the Wizard King. Luffy, I want to be the Pirate King. Deku, I want to be the #1 hero. The list goes on, bro. Yeah, when it comes to mental and spiritual health, meditation is literally the most important thing. Meditation is one of those things that helps you out mentally so much. It's not even funny. Like, you will literally, if you meditate for literally a week, you will feel like a completely different person, because your mental status and your emotions, responses to like other people's actions and stuff like that, it will be so much different when you really understand. When you understand yourself and you start understanding how unimportant people's opinions are. So many people care about what other people think. Oh, I care about what this person thinks. I don't give a shit. I don't care. What does that have to do with YouTube? That's all I'm focused on. All I care about is YouTube. So if that has nothing to do with this, who cares? You know what I'm saying? And it's that type of mindset that will help you be a better version of you, because somebody could sit here and say something about you over and over again, but if you don't get triggered, if you don't get annoyed by it, it's like it doesn't even exist, right? It's like what they said doesn't even matter. And that's how it should be. That is how we should be as humans, but we're not. We're so many people are so focused on what other people think about them. It's all we do all day. There's so many people who could leave a comment on your Instagram right now calling you ugly or something, and 99% of people will see that and then try to like want to delete their fucking picture. That's sad. And this is the type of thing that meditation will fix. It spiritually helps you. It will literally open your eyes to how people like act, like how people react to things, how people really are, and how much people like will lie and say. You will literally be able to see past all of that, and you'll be naturally better in social situations, especially if you combine this with everything that I just told you. And this is another thing, bro. Meditation should be one of those things that inspires you to go do things that you're not comfortable with. If you're one of those people who's I don't know, introverted. I'm an extrovert. I've never been introverted, but if you're one of those people who are introverted, go out and talk to people. Put yourself in that uncomfortable situation, because as a person, you will grow from that. And that is the most important part when it comes to this self-improvement journey. You need to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. This is the reason that people take cold showers. I'm taking cold showers right now. The reason they do that, it's for no other reason than the fact that it's uncomfortable. The fact that it's uncomfortable is good, because uncomfortability breeds growth. It does. This is one of the reasons that working out will make you grow. Even with just meditating, like that will naturally help you anyways. When you meditate, you'll be so much more confident. You won't be overthinking. You won't be second guessing yourself. You won't be asking, what should I say here and what should I do here? All of it will just come naturally to you, bro. You shouldn't have to think that hard to have a normal conversation with a person. The fact that we even have to do that as people means that something's wrong with our society. And 99% of it is because people are insecure, they're socially anxious, they hate themselves on the inside, and all of these things can be fixed if you do all these tips that I'm telling you. You got to go on this journey of self-improvement. 99% of people won't be willing to put in the work, but if you're really out here working out every day, if you're really out here working towards whatever your life goal is, meditating and on nofap, which is one of the hardest things that a man could possibly do, a woman too, but I feel like men do it more. You will literally become the shonen protagonist, bro. When you love yourself that much and you're in that state, there's absolutely nothing that could possibly offend you, which is why you'll walk into these situations where a bunch of people are looking at you and you won't feel anything because you don't care, which is the goal. That's the goal mentally. And you should be setting these goals mentally and physically and working on them and improving yourself. That's how you're going to become an Asta. And that is how you will get girls to chase you. It's that simple. I'm done. Let's go.